Hi students, now we discuss the topic stacks and queues. So stacks and queues are nothing but that is a data structure. Okay, how we are going to be structure the data. Okay, we have two ways, stacks and queues. A computer program often needs to perform a particular subtask using a familiar subroutine structure. So, in order to organize the control and information linkage between the main program and the subroutine, a data structure called a stack. Okay, stack is nothing but for structuring the data we have to use stacks. How we are going to use stack? Okay, a stack is a special type of data structure where elements are inserted from one end and the elements are deleted from the same end. So okay, inserting and deleting at the same end only, that means top. Okay, this end is called is the top of the stack. Okay, the various operations performed on stack is insertion and deletion. Okay, so an element is inserted from the top end, insertion operation is called as push operation. And delete, okay, an element is deleted from the top end, deletion operation is called as pop operation. Okay, a processor register is used to keep track of the address of the element of the stack that is at the top at any given time. So this register is called the stack pointer. So a processor register is used to keep track of the address of the element, means here we have a stack pointer is there. So for representing the elements we have to use a stack pointer. So processor register is used to keep track of the address of the element of the stack. Okay, that the top at any given time. So that register is called stack pointer. Okay, if we assume a byte addressable memory with a 32-bit word length, then push operation can be implemented. This is the operation. Subtract, here we have to use as for sp is nothing but stack pointer. Move new item into, means first we have to check, we have to increment. Okay, we have to increment means, so push operation means we have to insert the element. Okay, and pop operation means we have to separate. Okay, we have to pop operation means we have to delete. Okay, we have to delete element from the stack. Okay, this is the stack. Okay, here we have to store at the top of the end and we have to delete at the same end only. Okay, so current top element is minus 128, then the stack pointer specifies this element. Okay, this is the stack point register. Okay, this is the bottom element, 43 is the bottom element. Okay, if you want to delete an element from the stack, so first we have to use at the first element only. Okay, means last element, so that's why we call this as last in first out. Okay, whatever the element that is entered into the last minute, that is going to be deleted first. Okay, so the two instructions move the top value from the stack into the location item and then increment the stack pointer by 4 so that it points the new top element. Okay, if the processor has auto increment and auto decrement addressing modes. So in previous video we discussed addressing modes, auto increment and auto decrement. So here there is a automatically auto increment and auto decrement possible. Okay, then the push operation can be performed in the single instruction. So this is the single instruction for the push operation. So here auto decrement. Okay, here auto increment. Okay, so after push a new item, okay, here we have to push new item, that is 19. In previous last element is minus 28. Now we have to insert another element, that is 19. Here we have to delete that whatever the element that entered, okay, that is 19, so that is going to be deleted. So after pop into the item, this is the stack, okay. So after push from the new item, this is the stack, and after the pop operation, this is the stack, okay. Next, coming to the queues. Queue is also the another data structure, okay. Another useful data structure that is similar to the stack called as a queue. Data are stored in and retrieved from the queue on the first in first out, okay. Whatever the element entered in first in, that is going to be first out. So that is the difference between stack and queue, okay. So in stack, both the ends, insertion deletion takes place at the both end only, okay, at the same end only, okay. But in queues, insertion takes place at one end and deletion takes place in another end, okay. So data stored in and retrieved from the queue on a first in first out basis. Thus if you assume that the queue grows in the direction of increasing address in the memory, which is a common practice of new data are added to the back. That means from the back end we are going to be insert the data, okay, and retrieved from the front end, okay. We have to retrieve the data from front end, okay. So difference between stack and queue. So one end of the stack is fixed while other end rises and falls as the data are pushed and popped. That means just now I told you what is the main difference is in stack, deletion and insertion takes place at one end only, okay. But in this queue we have two ends are there for insertion and deletion, okay. In a stack, a single pointer is needed to keep track of the top of the stack at a given time. In the queue, two pointers are needed. So in previous in stack only one pointer required because only one end is there, but in queue we have two ends are there, that's why we require two pointers, okay. Without further control, a queue would continuously move through the memory of a computer in the direction of higher address. One way to limit the queue is to fix a region in the memory to use circular buffer, okay. So you learn this circular queue also. So for so one way to limit the queue is we have to use a circular buffer, okay. Next, coming to subroutines, okay.